Hi, how's everybody doing? Today I want to talk about some ankylosing spondylitis and some neurological issues. Um, Hi, how are you? How is everybody doing? Hopefully you are all doing well and staying pain-free. Today I want to talk about ankylosing spondylitis and neurological issues. So anyway, I want to get the disclaimer out. I'm not a doctor nor any medical professional. So everything that I talked about are basically knowledge of my own and experience I have been through. So take this information with a grain of salt. And if you have any medical questions or medical concerns, please direct that to your doctor. Thank you. So, ankylosing spondylitis and neurological problem. Can it cause neurological issues? The short answer is yes. I have experienced many of the issues myself. So, like I said, the short answer is yes. And there are many different causes and severities. On a lighter issue, say a minor neurological issues, it could be just some body muscle stiffness. Brain fog is probably the most common. Um, Brain functions in regards to you can't really think as quick, issues like that, and possibly lightheadedness. These are minor neurological issues that can cause by the ankylosing spondylitis. On a moderate issues, um, because ankylosing spondylitis mainly fuses a lot of part of the spine or the full spine. I have a full complete spine fusion from all the way from the top of the neck all the way down to the lower part of my spine. So not everybody's like that. Some people has the neck part, maybe the lower part, depends on where it is. But still, the fusion area can cause some kind of neurological conditions. On a moderate basis, you might feel some weakness in the arm, tinglings in the arms and legs. Probably a little more headaches than lightheadedness. Some minor headaches, and probably your head feels kind of heavy at times. And these are more of the lighter part of the neurological issue. The severe part is the moderate part of the neurological issues is because ankylosing spondylitis will fuse the spines. Not everybody. Generally, a lot of people does have ankylosing spondylitis who actually probably end up with some fusion of the spines. I have a full fusion from top all the way down to the bottom. Some, not everybody is the same. Some people just might have the neck. Some people have lower spine fusion. When the spine is fused, it can cause neurological issues, and it can give you it might give you have some pinch nerve, and when that happens, you probably feel the hands and legs are tingling, some kind of numbness here and there, some headaches, probably not severe. Maybe sometimes you can feel like your head is quite heavy, and then you can't see. Sometimes you get kind of minor blurred visions. These are probably on the moderate cases. A more severe form of neurological issue would be more of a nerve compression, regardless if it's in the back, the middle, or the lower part. Nerve compression is a much more severe. It can create major headaches such as migraines and tensions, headaches that you kind of get in the morning or whenever. It's probably the worst time for you. Some people in the morning, some people in the afternoon. Sometimes my headache just kind of comes on and off. Now, balance issues. There are times that with these compressions, you can lose balance, and I'm not really talking about falling yet. That's probably really major. If you ever fall with balance issue, I have balance issue as in walking a straight line. I probably kind of move left to right a little bit, and if I close my eyes and stand there, I start to wobble. So yeah, you probably have probably some balance issues. Losing control of the GIs, the bowel movements and your other extremites, hands and legs. So these are really major neurological issues. It can cause a condition called, what's that? I can't pronounce it. Claudia iguana syndrome. If you look at the chart, the part of the if you look at the chart, so if you look at the chart here, this part of the nerve that's called a Claudia iguana, and the nerves are pinched down here. You can lose the bottom functions, like the losing control of your bowel movement, sexual functions, and all the other lower extremity functionalities. That's one of the major conditions. Now, the other major condition is mainly on the upper neck, the neck compressions up here. Just basic neck compression is already bad enough to cause headaches and all that other issues. But there's something called a basilar invagination. I talked about that in a different video earlier, and I'll see if I can link that to it. Now, basilar invagination, what it is that it's the, let me show you on the diagram here. It's the spinal cord here that is pushing up against the brainstem. So when it pushes against the brainstem, that is the most severe form of neck compression, and it's actually it could be, the worst part is it could be life-threatening. But in the early if doctors know the issues, it can be fixed. Probably require a little bit of surgery. Well, not a little bit. There's no little surgeries. It requires some surgery to completely fuse the neck so it does not pushes up anymore against the brain stems. So symptoms of these are you can get major headaches, and probably to the point that it's like migraines and really major tension headaches. Losing control. Again, losing control of the bowel movements, more of the body functions, the hands and arms, and could be completely lost functions. The other more severe form of neurological issue, the other type of neck compression um, is called basilar invagination. Just the regular neck compression is already bad enough. It can cause you all kinds of headaches and tinglings in the bodies and other conditions that you don't want. But basilar invagination is a weak spine that's pushing against the brain stem. So let me show you a diagram here. This is the spine, and it's pushing against this brain stem here. Just like on here, you can see spinal cord pushing up against the brain stems. On a minor case, you get some tinglings, minor headaches that kind of comes and go, and then you get some balance issues. Like I mentioned earlier, still kind of losing your balance a little bit. The headaches are there, not painful, but dull pain. You just feel it there. It's not right. And then there's a vision issue. There's blurriness that comes on and off. These are the symptoms of, that's a minor basilar invagination symptoms. But the more severe condition, and where most of the neurosurgeons are concerned, is that it is actually really pushing up against the brainstem. The really major part of it is it can actually be fatal. And when it pushed the brainstem, I was told that it actually can basically stops the function of the person, and that includes your breathing capacity and every other functions in the body. And because the brainstem is really the it's like the central nerve. The brain is the central nerve, and then the brainstem, or the main central information highway that feeds all of the information back to the brain to control your body's function. So that is the worst part of it. But of course, it's a really rare condition that this would happen. But people with weak spine, it actually can happen to these. I actually have a video that I talked about the basilar invagination earlier. I'll see if I'm going to link it to you. You want to see that video, that would be up to you. But that is the severe form. However, like I said, it's not everybody will ever. Mostly people will not have that problem. Many people will not get to that stage. With basilar invagination, when you notice symptoms that's coming on, make sure, followed by a neurologist, a neurosurgeon, probably even better. And to correct that, will probably require a surgery. What neurosurgeons does is they're gonna behind the spine, they're gonna put some screw in there and a bracket in it to completely fused the neck. Even though necks like mine's already fused, but they need to put a bracket in here so it does not compress anymore, or it probably actually relieve it by a little bit. So that's from my knowledge of seeing my my neurosurgeon. So I'm followed by a neurosurgeon for this particular condition, and I might need to get into a surgery sometimes to get this fixed. So yes, ankylosing spondylitis does cause neurological problems, and the information that I talked about is really not to scare you. It's more of a information that you should be aware of, and know ahead of time. If you have ankylosing spondylitis and your spine is starting to fuse and you're feeling something different, tinglings and headaches and all that stuff, yeah, the sooner you know, the better you're going to be prepared. Talk to the rheumatologist, get a referral to see a neurologist, get some pictures to see to make sure that it's not serious, and keep an eye on it, followed by the doctors, every few months to make sure, your condition is not getting any worse. Unfortunately, in the minor case issues, I believe the neurologist will not do much, and there's not much that they can do. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory can help relieve some of these symptoms a little, as well as physical therapy actually can help. Physical therapy can help you, people can help you find a way for you to stretch yourself and probably relieve some of those symptoms. I'm doing some right now. The balance as well as the balance PT as well. Exercise is always a very good things to do. Not only it can help you get a lot of energy back in your body, you can also get your blood floating. Exercise can help you probably lose a lot of the pain. Can also help you get get your movements back, and probably some of these functions. Exercise can help, but of course, do everything at the pace that you can do. I do a lot of walking, so I want to get my energy. Energy level sometimes is low, so I get myself walking, and sometimes I do some biking, more cardio workout. So just walk in a couple miles a day. Sometimes I do minor hiking as well, 4 or 5 miles, into up and down. Yeah, those really help. Stretching, if you can actually increase flexibility. That's always a good thing. So anyway, keep on moving. Okay, that's all for this particular video. I just wanted to kind of give a little bit input about, the ankylosing spondylitis does cause neurological issues. And if you have that, please consult your doctor. Again, I am not a medical professional. All the stuff I talk about are my own knowledge, and I have a lot of experience with neurological issues that I have, headaches and all that other stuff with my ankylosing spondylitis itself. So if you do have any concerns, any questions, please do refer those questions to your doctor, and make sure you get those answered to the bottom. And hopefully, you get a doctor that will work with you and help you treat your conditions. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you have anything to share, you have anything to add, if you have any neurological issues that you wanted to talk about it with me, share it with me, I would love to learn from you as well. It's always good to learn from everybody, so we can all get educated and find these better days together. So again, thank you for watching. If you like my video, please give me a like. If you want to subscribe, please do so. I will have more videos coming out. Again, thank you so much, and have a nice day. Stay pain-free. Thank you. Bye-bye.